Welcome to the Wepopfashion podcast. I'm your host, Sonny the Show Off.
I'm Joe Fant.
And today we have a trend-setting fashionable guest that has been known to push fashion and style to the edge. He's been labeled many things, from the kid with the colorful hair to the weird dressing kid or the kid from that rap group that be dancing. No matter what you called him, it was because he stood out. Formerly known as Man from the Video, but now known as Viddy or Viddyondabeats.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
What's going on?
So what's good? Tell us a little something about yourself, where you from,
Yeah, they call me Viddyondabeats. Like you said, formerly known as Man from the Video. I started off rapping, met up with the gang. You see the gang with me. 10%.
Yeah,
we was formerly known as that deal. You know, we what's the name?
Recreating.
Reinnovating,
all
and all
the time.
that stuff.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Went back to the music shit after high school when we was dancing heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And we here now, just still doing the thing that we love, which is music. And fashion is like a thing that just came with the style, came with the personality, came with everything. Like fashion was just like a thing that we had naturally, and we always pushed it to the limit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So how'd your sense of style come about?
Growing up in the 90s and just falling in love with like hip hop and, getting a lot of the inspiration from hip hop. Watching dudes wear the army fatigue, top and bottom, one pants leg up, FUBU, Kalkanai, all that type of jiggy stuff. Like, we fell in love with that, and we always try to like implement it into like today's fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And and fashion done got crazy, so we was just like, yo, we just started taking it to the next level. Just being like risk takers and all of that.
No, definitely. That's a good look.
Okay. So you got your crew with you here today. Introduce yourselves.
Feel me? This is guys over here, a.k.a. Land the A-Zag with the bag. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Y'all already know Playboy Tomboy with two eyes, not with a Y.
G the Maverick, Scotty G. You already know.
Okay. Well, I'm bad with names, so I'm gonna have to ask y'all again and shit. So where did y'all get into this look? Because y'all look isn't the typical look that you'll see, guys y'all age group.
Me speaking for myself, for me, it started off in SoHo. I was definitely a hood nigga, you know what I'm saying? Then I started traveling to SoHo and stuff
That's
like that.
a fact. SoHo definitely influenced.
And I just started to see the diversity.
Mm-hmm.
And a little fast forward, I met my guys in about 2016, 2017, and it stirred from there.
Okay.
Where we was like the same type of people from different places. We ain't know guys, but he was just like us
That was
over
crazy.
there. Like
When he came to the block.
So when we was with him, it was like, oh, I been knew him. This is my brother. That's what it felt like.
That's what it felt like.
So y'all all from Mount Vernon.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And you said you're from the Bronx.
Yeah.
But now you
originally
Mount Vernon adopted you.
Well,
now you're
definitely
money
Mount Vernon
earners.
certified now, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So did you notice at a young age that your style was different from most?
Definitely. Yo, we used to do stuff like even in like high school, like we wanted to wear like skinny jeans and stuff like that, but it wasn't really a thing. Like, so when we would go to the men's section, they didn't have them. So like we would like
Facts.
we would go to like certain spots and go in the girls section to get skinny jeans. Like we really did that.
For the
You know what I'm
colors.
saying? And getting colorful
For
joints,
the color.
putting knee pads on it because we was getting light dancing and all that. And people used to ask us like, yo, where you get the skinnies from? And we was like, nah.
Yeah.
Because like we didn't even want to let people know at the time, like we was on in the girls section to get them because
It wasn't
they
really
ain't make
accepted.
them.
Yeah, and at that time, New York was different.
Yeah.
Like, it was really...
They ain't have a
year was
unisex
this?
section.
What year was
It's
that?
like 06, 07.
06?
Yeah.
07?
Yeah, definitely.
So were they skinny then, or were they slim?
No, they were
Nah,
skinny.
they were skinny because you got to remember, girls wore tight jeans.
Okay, so y'all.
So like the jeans was skinny
Y'all
on
was
us.
slim. Y'all was slim.
Yeah, we
dudes,
was slim.
you know,
Yeah.
So y'all could throw it on.
We could throw
and
it
just
on.
fit y'all like
we was
skinny
finding
jeans.
the
fit back.
craziest colors. The mustard yellow, the old, the red, the blue.
Nah, that
Yo,
Not
we
even
was
dark blues, royal blues.
Yo, we was going
acid
so
wash
crazy.
blue. I remember that.
Acid wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that those times was so crazy.
Hot Topic had a lot of shit too, though.
Yeah,
they
Hot
had
Topic
a lot
did
of
too. They was tuned in
If
early
anything,
with the
if
skinny.
anything, I think we had more of an up advantage because we was slim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Everybody
saying.
had
Y'all was
ate away
slim.
with it fast.
So y'all could pull it off and nobody would really notice.
Exactly.
And we didn't even know it was a such thing as like unisex in clothes
Yeah.
at the time.
At the
we
time,
just
yeah.
we was just doing it.
Yeah.
And then
was
like
your
as we got
style.
older and more into fashion, we started seeing like, yo, unisex, like, oh shit, that's like for men and women. Oh, copy, like, and then we was like, yo, but we've been doing that, like before, like we even knew that was a thing.
Cause ain't no way they gonna make some skinny jeans to fit me. Like when I was younger.
Yeah, you was
And
small,
men's
small.
but I had the skinnies on, so I got them from somewhere.
Yeah.
The girls
So
section,
now,
you feel
We
me?
was still in the baggy era too. You gotta remember.
Yeah,
that.
right.
yeah,
We was
in the
like
baggy
just
era.
coming out of it.
Mhm.
So now at this time for yourselves, did y'all consider yourselves fly or y'all was just doing whatever?
Nah, we
Oh,
considered
we thought
ourselves
we
fly.
was the jiggiest ever.
yeah.
It was unique too. Like we knew that when we put it on, we was gonna come to school, and nobody was gonna have on what we had on. Like one thing I despised growing up was like being able to go to school and see a person with the same outfit as you.
Yeah.
That's so strange to me. Like it's like,
Nah,
damn,
deadass.
we could go to the same section in Macy's and grab the same Tommy Hilfiger polo. And it's like, nah, I wasn't never into that. Like, I ain't like, and I used to see people like they, it's just brothers. Like,
So were y'all on brands then or y'all was just wearing whatever? Because I noticed you said Tommy Hill Polo or whatever. So were y'all wearing brands then or y'all was just buying?
Nah, it was just.
I
think it was
a mixture
most
of
of part
both,
whatever
to be
look,
honest.
whatever looked
A little
good.
bit of everything.
Yeah.
Whatever
We didn't
you
have
felt
a-
look good.
Because we didn't
Whatever
have a
looked good.
when it came to jeans, we didn't have a chance to pick a brand. We just was looking for the skinniest ones.
Yeah,
Like,
they didn't have it.
You
Yeah,
feel
you're
me?
right,
It wasn't
you're right.
about that really, but you know, when it came to shirts, yeah, we'd probably make sure the shirt is something like Calvin Klein maybe or something.
yeah.
Or we always like the older brands. It was never like
we're definitely
you
like
know,
the older brands.
the
and stuff.
the European brands and the
I'm
Prada
sorry.
and stuff.
What's y'all
like that.
age group?
I'm 32.
So y'all all within that
we-
34?
80,
I'm 33.
91, 90,
Mhm.
Okay, so
89,
y'all-
I'm
y'all-
My
89.
birthday about to come actually April 12th. Word.
Fact, big Aries, you heard.
Nice.
Okay, okay.
Happy birthday, you know.
So we like 90s babies.
Exactly.
Like I'm an 80s baby, but I'm really a 90s baby because I'm born 89. So like, but I'm really a
right
90s
on
baby.
the cuff.
Mhm.
Right
Yeah,
on the
like
cuff.
Right there.
when I be like I'm an 80s baby, people like what? How? But I'm a 90s
So
baby.
we caught all that fashion.
You be
Mm.
caught
Feel
it
me?
all like.
We was little niggas, but we caught it.
And then
Y'all
our
ain't catch that
parents,
80s.
Like,
our parents,
Y'all ain't catch
Y'all
that
ain't catch
Nah,
that
nah, we
80s.
ain't
Your
catch that.
parents
Nah,
might
nah,
have put you on. You ain't catch that 80s though.
We ain't catch the 80s.
That 80s was a
Ain't
different
catch
look.
the
parents put
80s,
us
little
on
dirty
grade.
age.
But we was
Yeah,
born
we ain't
into
catch the
hip hop.
80s.
we was
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Born
yeah.
into hip hop. So like
Yeah.
we always saw it. Like we saw all them cats coming through
From
the
young.
crib, young
Mhm.
cats DMXing
Mhm.
to freaking Nicki Minaj and AZ. We seen those people coming through looking crazy with beepers and all that crazy
My
stuff. like,
mom and dad was fashion heads.
Yeah, so like
Fashion
we
heads.
always saw it. Like, you know what I'm saying? My pops had 40 belows in a closet and it was like bending over and folding over and all that. I'm like, yo, what's
Scotty
those?
G,
We thought they was some
Scotty G
trash.
fashion head
My
too.
pops, yeah, hell yeah.
They was-
Suede
that means you
Valley,
was wearing them,
Louis
wearing
pouches.
them. You know what I'm saying? They leaning over to the side. That means you really
Uh-huh.
stepping in those.
Yeah,
Feel
but
me?
yeah, and we didn't. I thought it was some trash in the closet,
But
but
it
they
was
was
just
like the,
old. They was
Right.
being worn and
Yeah.
sitting for so long.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm
it was just
saying?
always sitting in there for years. And I'm like, what are these? He's like, what? These is classics. And then like as I got older, I started seeing them in Chambers and Buster Browns in the window, and I'm like, and then a lot of our generation wasn't grabbing them
Right.
because that was more of like y'all's era. So
Mm-hmm.
they didn't know about the 40 belows, and then it became a thing like a couple years ago.
After Rocky put them on basically in the
Yeah.
Pesos video. Cause like before that, people wasn't really even tuned in. We knew what they was, but we just couldn't find them.
And Timberland
That's a fact.
discontinued them too.
They
A lot of
discontinued
people
them.
knew what they was. We just
yeah.
couldn't find them. I remember they released them at a point in time,
And
and,
they-
nobody even bought them.
Yeah, they was in Chambers,
Fact.
sitting in the window
On-
for years, and we
Nobody
like,
was
yo,
buying them.
And that other brand did a release with them too. What's the brand that Rocky used to wear with them? Start with an
A Life.
A Life.
Mhm.
A Life was putting them out too, but niggas was
Right.
not copping them.
Exactly.
You
So
feel me?
just to piggyback off of what you said, who's your dad?
Oh, my pops, his name is Spunk Bigger. You know, he produced records for people like Biggie, Pac, Heavy D.
Okay, Spunk.
Yeah, Spunk Bigger.
Shout
He
out to
just
Spunk.
did Pop
Dope.
Smoke
Definitely.
Joint 2.
Shout out to
3
Spunk.
times platinum. So, you know, we come from like the hip hop culture.
Mhm.
So that's why I started off saying like we was influenced by the hip hop culture heavy.
But what gave you the confidence to dare to be so different at such a young age?
Really my parents always being like super supportive and with like whatever we really wanted to do. Like it's a different feeling when you out there on a football field and your pops is on the side like, yeah, get him. Yo, my son is the best. My son, like, you know what I'm saying? So you feel like you could really do anything when your parents is really supportive
Confident
and
from
they
young.
right there next to you
Yes.
every step of the way.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what gave me the confidence where it's like, my mom and dad think I'm incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I could do
Can't
anything.
nobody think it don't matter what nobody else think. The people that love me go hard for me.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
So that's where the confidence like really was like, what? When I go home, I got real love there. So like I always felt like when I'm outside, like shit, we was fortunate. Like me and Twan, we was fortunate to have our pops and moms in the household. Like a lot of our friends ain't really had that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So like we took,
I
you know,
definitely noticed, like, you know, even y'all as brothers, y'all very tight knit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your pops, your moms, y'all
Yeah.
real good. So, you know,
yeah.
So
that's definitely big.
when y'all was coming up, when did you first like started creating the skinny jean era? Y'all said that was high school, right?
Yeah.
When y'all started doing that.
Like 06.
Okay, when did y'all step out from Westchester? When did y'all? Because you said
What was that?
you
That
know
was
Like,
12,
probably like around
12, 11?
11.
2011 or
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
two-
So what made y'all step out there? Like, did somebody y'all know chilled out there? Somebody worked out there? Or y'all
Shit was
just
too
like,
regular in
let's
the
just
hood.
move around?
Yeah.
Shit was just too regular in the hood.
Yeah.
We was really really tapped in on the music heavy. Like none of us went straight to college. We was like, yo, we gonna chase this dad deal, music wave. We gonna go all out with it. And we it was this website called Tumblr that got lit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
tell me.
And we started seeing like what was really
What was
going
really
on
going
in New
on.
York because
Other
outside of Mount Vernon, we didn't know that it was
And
like
it was
people like us.
him out there like us.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We didn't
So
know.
y'all met down in Soho?
Nah, we actually
Nah. Yeah, the crazy part is me and Man used to run into each other at different parties all the time. We never really spoken like that. It wasn't no, situation, no beefing like that, but we just never really spoke. But we always saw each other. And then it was like a random party and he was like, yo, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Yeah.
And from
Yeah.
there, it just built. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't gonna front. I remember the day. It was I ran into you at Adidas. You was working at Adidas.
I think it was Atmos.
No, but I'm saying I ran into you at Adidas. I seen you that one time.
Is the Jeremy Scott era Adidas?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was
Okay.
working in
All right.
that Jeremy Scott era.
Uh-huh.
And then I ran into guys at Atmos in Harlem.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yo, I keep seeing son, but he like a jiggy ass nigga. Like,
That's a fact.
So I'm like, yo, but he remind me of like how we are so much. So then I reached out to him, no cap, like, yo, guys are like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, yo, what you be on? Like, yo, we need to link up. Like, we be in Soho. He like, yeah, I'm be on the same vibe. So it was history. Like, it was history from there.
That's,
Like,
I used to see y'all, but that's when, because I was on the Jeremy Scott shit.
yeah.
Being an older dude, it's kind of like, well, what the fuck are you doing? You wearing sneakers with flags and gorillas on them.
I love
And
Jeremy
I
Scott.
remember
my
seeing
Jeremy
y'all with him,
Scott.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
hold on, these motherfuckers is a little different. Like, they young, but they different. And y'all had your nails painted, tatted all crazy. So I'm like, it's a little different for me, but I like how y'all were putting y'all twist to it. Because you got some dudes that go totally left.
Mannequin.
Me and him speak on that,
I'm not
on this
that
platform.
Mannequin flies no
Mannequin
good.
flies.
So it's two ways
You know
that
you
man
pack
can
your
fly.
shit,
You
you
got
pack
that
your
high
shit,
end
pack-
shit, and then you got this. Me and him talk about it a lot. That hobo look.
Yeah.
So y'all mix it.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
big
yeah.
fan. I'm a big fan of the hobo look.
Trash.
You feel me? Nah, it ain't. I mean, listen, to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But,
to each his own. But
To
you
each his
don't
own,
dress
but-
as that.
I mean,
Well, you don't have that on now.
Yeah,
Like,
right
or you
now I
mix
don't.
it in, but you mix it in
definitely-
well.
I definitely
I see your
switch it up a
style, but
lot.
you mix it in
What's the
different.
I switch it up a
look?
lot.
The
It
hobo
still
look at
fits
that bummy shit. So which I was talking about before we came on. You know that your boy,
I see what you're saying.
Then
the
slag.
bummy look.
Nah, I jack all type of fashion. I just like fashion. You feel me? I like when people is creative. So it's not about like he look like a bum or nothing. We say that look like a bum because that's what we think a bum look like on the street. Because if somebody's, that don't mean he's a bum. You feel me? So it's like y'all judging it off of what it's supposed to be. When it's not what it is.
Necessarily so.
Because if that was the way, because if that was the way of fashion first, and then somebody that step out that don't look like a bum, people be like, he look fly, get him out of here. You never know.
Now I can understand where you're coming from, but I judge it off of looking good.
Right.
But
looking
also
good
how you
is
put that
also
on.
perspective.
It's perspective, but for the majority, so
clean.
You seen. I'm sure you saw Sonny coming up, right?
Hell yeah.
Of course.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Did you ever see him go all the way left? He was always clean, right?
Yeah.
So now to y'all know him. Did he always look well?
Yeah.
Of course.
So
but
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying.
honest.
So to the majority, it's perspective is someone's perspective, but to the majority, someone is always clean versus this is crazy. Now, everyone has their own opinion, but that's just, to me, like, you have to look clean. Y'all are put together.
But
I got your own style, but you put
I
together.
think that look clean, too.
But still, when you say you have to look clean, there might be matter of fact, there actually are millions of people that think that looks clean to them.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe to you it don't. You know what I'm saying? And I don't never like to throw around like the age shit and none of that because like y'all get jiggy. So I can't even say that.
Age
but what
definitely
I'm
don't
say
matter
is
with
that
fashion.
it's just when certain errors come up, they don't want to just follow every single step that we did. They're gonna always come in with something new and something new. That's like how I make beats. Sometimes it would look unorthodox to my pops. Like, what he doing now? He putting them 808s there. He doing to my pops. It looked like it's a little bit like, nah, it's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Because his might be a little bit more simplicity. But for me, it's like simple to me. But then to a new dude coming up, they on some different, and I'm looking at them like, whoa, them 808 sound out of key. But you know what I'm saying? So,
but this is where I come with it. So I'm gonna give you a scenario analogy.
Yeah.
You could tell a dirty house from a clean house, right?
Facts.
So when getting dressed, yes, you may look a certain way to certain people, but being accepted and understood is basically where we're coming at with being clean.
But that's what.
So putting on a tuxedo that fits you nice is a clean look. But y'all may put on a tuxedo and do something like the Fresh Prince. You want to put the Jordans or you may throw some 40s on with it.
But it's still a certain standard.
Clean.
It's still a certain standard.
You still have a certain standard.
It's still a certain standard.
So that's not looking like ridiculously out the box.
Sometimes it's about how you look too as physical.
Yes.
Like, because like if you a clean cut looking like dude, like, because you know how they say, that's fire, but I couldn't do that. Yeah, you probably can't do
and
that.
I say that a lot of times.
Yeah, because a lot of people can't put on something that I put on because like I have a certain look.
You have a certain
physique,
posture,
certain
certain
swag.
swag.
That matters in
even
fashion.
just-
That matters in fashion.
that matters. You have to know your body.
Yeah.
You say
You
that
have to know
again?
your body.
Even just the confidence alone, people say,
and I always say that.
I can't put that on because you don't have the confidence for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the
You
only
gotta-
thing
like
that
Joe
matters.
said, you gotta know your body.
You gotta
that's
know.
like-
that's where a
You
lot
gotta
of
know
niggas
who
fuck
you
up.
are.
Yeah.
And what
That's where a
fits
lot
you.
of niggas fuck up.
But then I go back to saying, with that, y'all are still structured. So even if y'all do go to the hobo look, you can come back to this.
We some
Oh, yeah,
hood
where
niggas.
it was still,
That's a fact.
you could do both. Well, you got some people that live in that hobo look.
Yeah, nah.
And
That's
it's like,
different,
bruh,
though. But see,
that's
well, I'm
not it. You
I'm not gonna
gotta
lie.
show some
You
structure.
know why?
Like, that's
Because
like in
they-
life. You gotta show discipline. Even though you could be a wild street dude, there is a time you gotta show discipline.
No, that's a fact.
So you could run around the street and drink your 40s and do whatever. But then you get up and clean up and go to work. So people know that you can function in a everyday world, but then you could go out into your superhero world and be something else.
But see, that's what changed my perspective. The fact that I started working in SoHo, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was really around 2012, 2013. My first time going down there and seeing the diversity and seeing how everybody was dressing and stuff like
Opened
that.
your mind.
OD opened up, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But me, like, I don't know. Like I was really a hood booger, bro. I'll keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Wearing trues and all that. And there's nothing wrong with it. But you got to see different things to expand your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Very
like
true.
That's all what it was. Once I got down there and I started working down there, now I'm down there every day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing the different people.
Not to cut you off, I work down there as well. So you take bits and pieces and you create your own style.
Yeah, correct.
So now, how you were saying everybody was wearing trues. Now you have that hood look. Everybody just wearing trues. You don't want to look like that. Then you have that hobo, SoHo look, and everybody's looking like a bum. I'm talking about now. Why just go into that? Why cross over into that? You can just mix it up, which y'all guys do. Well, y'all mix it up.
Well, I got some Air Force Ones that I had from like probably 10 years ago that got writing all over them. I could have wore those today, but like I'm so from the hood that it's like I have to wear fits that contradict. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really be understanding that, but like I love the fits that contradict. So it's like I could wear like this hoodie is like an oversized. The flare is about this big. If I take this jacket off, my flare on my arms is this big, right? It look hobo. But then when I throw on the clean stacks and some Rickies,
it fit good.
It contradicts the fit. It makes, that's like I used to put on some wild shit and it may look a little femme to people. But then when I throw the bandana on, it's a contradiction to the femme.
So that's what you were saying with the exactly.
And that's what we're saying.
You're going back to what I'm saying.
To where it doesn't really look pulled out hobo.
Also, what changed it?
Yeah, it's so hood that it's like we not gonna go all the way like. We not about to wear a crop chop t-shirt up to here.
Yeah, right.
Yes. We just not
and some chancletas.
Like
yeah, we just not
gonna do that.
That's not even
our, like we don't come from that.
We still gotta keep what you
that don't
from.
actually look fire together, bro. That's why we want
all right, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you know what's what.
We only gonna put on what we think look fire together.
And that's like,
so you know
not to cut you off real quick, but real quick, we gonna get into the Yeezy look. You see how he been walking around lately?
Yeah.
Sometimes it might be a little too much. I ain't gonna lie.
A little too much is always too much.
It looks crazy.
Y'all going to his concert. Y'all going to his concert and y'all don't know what's
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not with that.
And then the big shirt, it's like, yeah, you wildin'. But you my guy, but you wildin'.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know what he be doing. It's like Dave Dash said, sometimes he be doing shit just because he know he could do it.
He
doing shit to play with people like, now watch everybody do it.
I remember seeing Jade and Don't Walk Away. He had the jerseys on with the baggy look, with the baggy pants. TLC did the same thing. Yeah. All of those girls and all the men in that time, Kanye actually is bringing that back. Yeah. With the baggy look. And
it looked terrible.
Did it look terrible in the 90s?
No.
That's because
but we look back
that was
at
the
it
thing
like,
in the 90s. It don't look
we
terrible.
Look back at ourselves and be like, yo, we look crazy.
But y'all didn't look crazy.
No, those long t-shirts was bad.
Y'all didn't look crazy in the 80s either when y'all wore Pumas with the high socks.
No, but the 80s
that was tough. That was tough.
80s to me was the best era.
That was all right
with the gazelles.
But
and all
we'll get to that. We're gonna get to that.
With fashion?
Fashion, yes.
80s?
I think the 80s was the template, but we're gonna get to that.
I think everything now is just about the cut. I ain't mean to cut you off. Everything is just about the cut now. It's the cut of the clothes.
Yes, that's what it is.
So you can literally
that's what I was
put
trying to say.
anything on and going back to the hobo look, you know what I'm saying? You could put it's about the cut.
That's it.
It's the fit. You know what I'm saying? And then like my thing is like he said, he gotta what you said, you gotta contradict the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like your look.
I like the
my thing is
contradict.
It's a contradiction for me. I'll put on a shirt that got holes in it. I'll put on a pair of jeans that got holes in it, shoes that's dirty, but I got the jewels on and I walk by a joint, you know what I'm saying? She smell of cologne and all that. So it kind of messes your head up. It's like she gonna look and she gonna be like, nah, wait, that should look dirty. But then she smell a nigga with some shit
know
on.
You not dirty.
Yeah, and then on top of that, when you know you look good in the face and all that, and you carrying that shit with confidence,
exactly.
Can't nobody say he a bum. It's not happening. Because I used to step outside with some wild stuff on, colors in my hair and all that, and still had shorties.
And then you gotta do not talking about. You can get girls.
No, because you
not
gotta
talking
remember
about that.
the stigma on bum
ripped.
It's like you a bum. A bum is a bum is tough.
Yeah.
Calling somebody a bum is.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely switched it up. I
took
started
it to the extreme. The white tee ripped dirty, white jeans ripped dirty, white Harlems ripped dirty, and still was jiggy. You just gotta know how to do it.
I need to see proof of that.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. It's a term
Back
from one
then,
of my
that's
homies.
what we was doing stuff
they got
like that.
shirts that come dirty now.
No, I understand. I
It's a
understand that.
term.
That's the worn look. But he's saying white jeans, white tee, white Air Force Ones.
All
that is
dirty.
not, and all dirty. That is not.
Yes,
It.
they
That's
know.
crazy.
Wait a minute.
Nah.
It's
That's
the hold on. It's really the cut.
Right, it's
Piggybacking off what he's saying.
If
If it
look
at Rocky,
it's the way it fits your body. It's not the you
look at
see, you
Rocky.
look at-
My son threw on the white jeans, and it was about like, yo, listen, it's not about keeping it clean.
It's
you know what I'm
not.
saying? You
It's
running
the
around,
fit.
you thugging, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the white jeans on, white Harlems. If it's dirty, it's dirty. It's really about the cut of it. You know what I'm saying?
fit,
It's how you carry yourself. Like I
I gotta
couldn't
see that look.
Yeah, I can't see it. I got
go
it.
back to the old ASAP Rocky joints. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the old video.
Nah, but you know,
Rocky,
he the jiggiest.
You know, sometimes people
Alright.
need to like put one thing in it to make it acceptable. Like, all right, just the sneakers be dirty, just the shirt be
Yeah,
dirty.
like you
everything
said,
gotta
the
get to that
contradict the
extreme.
outfit.
Everything
I
is
could
gonna be
understand what he's going. So you
I like
wear
to stay
something
in sync.
that's almost like what he has on now. The sneakers are definitely uncanny.
It's a contract.
But it pops and it's a hit
That's
because
what
he
I
still
said.
got structure
Certain
in
things
his
became a
outfit.
signature.
That's a fact.
So
You know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
signature right there.
That's like my pants. The average
Signature.
person not gonna wear flowers. The dude ain't gonna wear.
go.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? But then you calm it back down. So one,
way, yeah.
cardigan.
There you
One.
go.
Exactly.
You
That's
know
how-
what I'm
exactly.
saying?
So
But
that's what
we
we talking
saying.
about.
That's
That's what we
okay.
Yeah,
saying.
that's what. Yeah.
And that's what
why
y'all
we
do.
would've
Nah,
went-
but
We
sometimes
talking about
you could go
going all-
extreme
well,
and
you gotta
throwing a whole
understand,
army
too.
fatigue.
Like I got,
Army
I got
fatigue is a
I know
staple.
some people
Yeah,
that do
a
that
whole
wear
army
runway
fatigue
shit.
it's a uniform.
Like
That's a
runway
Can't go
shit.
wrong with a uniform.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
but you
people
could
that
do
wear
it
runway
different
shit.
ways. You feel
And
me?
they
You
go
could throw in
crazy.
a whole
But people who wear
uniform of
okay, hold on.
a fisherman.
Go ahead, because we having multiple conversations.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. What you were
Nah,
saying?
my fault. No, I was just saying, like,
We was
you could
talking
take
about
it.
the fatigue,
you could take
but
it
it's a
extreme.
uniform.
The whole thing. No, I was saying you could take uniform extreme. Like, basically, you're not just dressing to make one thing pop out or. Today I want to dress like a fisherman. Today I want to dress like this.
Yeah.
Today I want to dress like that.
So that's a
what
costume,
I mean.
though.
But that's
a
still
costume.
that's still a uniform.
Yes, I want to
It's
dress
still a
like a
uniform.
fisherman. So if you have a title
know
to
what
your
a
outfit,
fisherman
that's a
looks like.
costume.
Because you
It's a
could,
uniform.
Costume ain't bad though.
It's
No,
uniform.
It's uniform.
It's not costume. So if you're getting up and you saying, "Yo,
I want to
today
dress
I
like
want to
a
look like a
bum.
plumber,"
So that's a
that's a
But
costume.
fit, but well, with people wearing dicky top, dicky bottom, that's a plumber.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a work fit. That's
Nah,
work. No.
No, it is a work fit. It's a
That's worker.
custodian.
A plumber.
Yeah.
I go to trade school. That's all they wear there.
Yeah, it's a
dicky top,
custodian. It's
dicky bottom,
custodian.
like plumber.
Custodial.
It's
Yeah.
Okay, but
custodial.
we put a twist to it.
But it looks
Nah,
good.
but that's what I'm saying. When you put it
I mean,
all
but it
in
looks
one,
good.
because some people just wear the dicky pants and the regular shirt, but then some people do the dicky pants with the dicky shirt with the dicky.
Nah, I gotta
feet
do the
with
whole dicky.
Dicky
I
bucket,
can't.
But it's
and
a
that's what give
uniform.
it, and that's what give it that. But that's what make it extreme.
I just
But
think
it's
everything
not
gets
extreme because
categorized
it's
now,
still
that's all.
it's still in order.
Yeah,
It's
but
still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So why
That's
you
the
can't
thing.
accept the bum fit in
Everything-
order?
Everything gets categorized
Because it doesn't
now.
look
And
good.
It's about being.
It doesn't look
no,
good.
that's an opinion.
So
he's
this what
valid
we
with
got to
the opinion.
understand.
valid.
So
Yeah,
a lot of
but-
times
That's an
right
opinion.
now, people are on all types of drugs, right? You either on drugs, you're alcoholic, and then you're fitting the look with the bummy look. So your face, your hygiene, everything is matching the bummy look.
Your
So when I
whole-
say you
your
look
whole-
like a
yeah.
bum and you look dirty, you really look it. So it's not just your clothes, your skin, your teeth, everything fits
Because
it.
you got
Everything-
dudes
everything-
so
that's
without
bad.
getting a haircut.
Yeah, that's bad.
So it's like, yo, you
That's
So that's what
really
I'm saying.
looking like
So
you not
all right,
brushing
but
your
that's what
teeth.
we're talking about. Some
That's
dudes,
right.
exactly.
That's different. We mix
See,
it up.
Yeah.
See, look, this is
that's
different. You could have a Bulls jersey, and if it's filthy dirty, that's trash. You don't want no white dirty Bulls jersey. You
But you
feel
just
me?
said you wore a white dirty tee and white dirty
Nah,
pants.
it's a difference. But that's what I'm saying. It's a difference. It depends on the piece. There's white shirts in stores right now that got stains and designs on it.
I
like
understand that.
They
It's-
got rips in it.
So,
and
but if it's
stuff.
made a certain way, it's going to be made that way and it's going to fit a certain way.
No,
you saying you
could
created
not.
it.
You critique it yourself. We
Yeah.
all critique our clothes.
But you
That's
said
what
you
we do.
created dirty jeans,
We critique
dirty
it.
shirt,
Facts.
and dirty Air Force Ones. So
Yeah,
you wore
you
them
dirty
multiple
and
times.
No, but
Obviously.
that's
Yeah.
where
That's
that's
the
where it
point.
came from, though. Like, okay, if you see it in the stores now, you see a white tee with a couple marks on it.
It inspired you.
They purposely made that, but that came from the aesthetic.
But y'all, I
of where
think
we
y'all
came
are
from.
going.
That's the fact.
You're not getting what
Yeah,
we're saying.
'cause
We
just
come
'cause it's
from
in
an
store
era,
doesn't
too,
mean it's
of
fly.
ripped jeans and all that.
Yeah.
So we did ripped clothes coming up, ripped jeans. You know, It could have been Levi's, damaged, used, Mecca, fresh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We come from that too. But it's still a certain type of cleanliness to it.
Yeah.
So if we did buy a pair of jeans that was ripped in the knees, holes, our parents looked at us like, I don't want to pay for whole jeans.
Right.
But we put them on with a fresh pair of Jordans. We put them on with tan Tims.
Right.
We put it on with a clean white tee. So when you seen us, you still knew like, okay, this was something, but we still had a good look to us. You know what I'm saying? As for when you got holy jeans, holy shirt, you ain't brushing your teeth, your hair's all over the place.
Yeah, you're looking like you
don't,
just rolled up.
You don't like to say it, but you start to get stereotypical.
Well, listen,
But that's why I'm
tell you,
saying.
everything is not for everybody. It's just not for everybody.
true.
Like some
And that bummy look
some
is
people
not
could put-
for 99% of people.
It's not.
Nah,
some
it really
people-
depends
hold
on
on.
who it is.
Hold
So
on.
who y'all feeling pulling it off?
No, hold on.
Uh-huh.
If it's paying your bills, why not?
No, we not.
And
See,
there's-
no, you going left.
No,
you going
because
left.
there are some people that you gotta remember.
I
Hold
wanna
on.
say something.
There's certain. I got paid for wearing certain looks. Like if I wear the typical fly stuff that where I come from that they consider as fly, it's typical. People don't pull me in to come shoot for Karma Loop, right? But if I come down here and I'm in something that's extreme where the people I come from is like, yo, bro, that's crazy. Your platforms is 5 inches off the ground. And you got these, and you doing this and that. And then you got a whole magazine that want to put you in a magazine because you're wearing it and you making money off of it.
Still looking
And you
clean.
still and it's your look. It's just not for the next person that view it different. It's just not for you.
But you're still clean.
I got a
man.
perfect
That's
example.
To them,
I got a
no,
perfect
because
example.
it's me. You understand? Like
But-
that's what I'm saying.
but-
Like there's some people that could wear what I'm wearing. This whole fit, and they're like, he look crazy.
He look dirty.
But my confidence and who I am, how I wear it, and
Yeah.
my shades and I'm dripped.
because it's
You can't nobody tell me nothing about my fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that is the difference between like, it's not for everybody.
true too.
It's just not for everybody.
That's a
Like,
fact.
I
You
just
know
think
what I'm saying?
everything
It's
is
just not.
unorthodox at this point. You know what I'm saying? I got a homie who does music as well. His name is Loft Blue. Crazy tattoo all over the face, his head, everything. And he just always had this thing where he would, say, it's like a rich bum. It's a oxymoron. You know what I'm saying? It's a contradiction. You feel me?
When
Like I may
something is-
look crazy, but you don't know what's in my pockets.
Mhm.
You don't know. You feel me? You don't know
No,
what's
see,
going on in the background.
y'all taking it to a different level of
Yeah, we
getting
trying to
paid for
stick
something,
fashion.
having money. I'm just talking about the fashion.
I
look
know
of it.
exactly what
You
you're
know what I
talking
mean?
about.
So I'm not going if you're getting paid for it, if you're getting looks, if you have money. I'm going for the look of it. So
Wait,
a
so
lot
then
of
it's all
Because I know
perception
some
then.
billionaires.
It's just all perception.
Nah, see, look,
Millionaires that
Because if
be
you
bums.
just going by,
That's what I'm
if
saying.
you just going by just how it look, it's all perception.
if you
okay,
see,
so
if you see
Perspective, how
some
you
Tim,
view it. If you like it, you don't. You like it. If you don't, you don't. Whoever get away with it, get away with it. Whoever like it, like it. There's
True.
some people that make millions of dollars off of it. There's some
But we
that
just
don't.
trying to understand it. That's it.
let me-
Yeah, we're not saying that
let me
you
help you
can't get
understand.
rich
This is
over
the
it.
easiest
If
way,
you
right?
don't
Hey,
like
look,
it,
bro.
you know what I'm
people
saying?
are
I'm about
definitely
to
get
help
rich
them
over
understand it right now.
Okay.
When you see some Timbs, right? You see a fresh pair of butters, right? You know a difference between a fresh pair of butters, some designed bummy looking butters, and some butters that somebody actually really messed up. The texture, the way it's folded, the way it bends is gonna look different. These is brand new, but they got the bum vibe to it. They got the paint price splash, the cuts. You never know, but it's fresh.
Yeah.
You just bought them, so it's gonna look fire. So when you see somebody looking like a bum on the gram, it probably look like that on the picture, but when you see them in person, you're like, oh, nah, that look fire. It's a difference because it's fresh. It fits different. It fits your body. It looks
So what
good.
makes what's fly to y'all? What makes something fly?
Originality.
Yeah, original. That's the main thing.
Fly to me is originality. Like, I'm gonna be
That's
honest
why I
with you.
can't say that's
like.
why.
I grew up in Mount Vernon where people were, regular shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? True Religion, Bathe in Abe, whatever. Like all the typical shit that everybody consider as fly, right? But like, it's easy to do it when everybody's accepted. It's almost like validation. I could go put on some popular shit and then I'll be considered fly. It's easy to do that. But fly to me is when you could say, let me go to the thrift shop.
That's a fact.
Let me go to the thrift shop, grab this fur, this shearling, and grab this bucket. I just grabbed this bucket that I grabbed up from the thrift shop from 10 years ago just to come here. I never wore before, right? When you could do stuff like that, you fly. But when you gotta go to the store to go get a V-Lone tee, a fresh Yankee, some white Harlems, and some flared jeans, you playing it safe.
I could agree. I could agree.
But that
playing it safe. You just going over what everybody else thinks.
But
the beauty about it is finding it in the thrift, because this ice cream shirt, I found this in the thrift, so it was more fire.
All right, so now listen to what we're saying.
But when you find it in the stores, it's like, everybody could get that.
Yo, listen to what I'm saying. So basically what we come at it with is style. It's style. It's not really about what you're buying or what you're wearing. It's how you style things. So you could buy whatever, buy anything and style it into something. So if you go into the thrift, you go into the neighborhood corner store, you go into Kmart, Target, wherever. But it's the way you put it together that's making you fly. That you're not just chasing the label or the brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just the way you put things together.
I mean, everyone have their own different definition of fly. So I understand where y'all coming from, but now, are y'all really doing it to be different, or you really feel this is fly? Because y'all saying, no, if I could go and go to the thrift and
fly.
When you said you was
rocking fly.
what we was wearing, like back in the day, we was broke.
No, y'all was wearing what I was wearing.
No, what I'm saying is that
you said I was wearing what y'all was wearing. Y'all was wearing what I was wearing. I had it first.
I said I said that the stuff that you were saying that what we was wearing was fire back in the day. I'm saying that when we was wearing that stuff, we was broke. We didn't have no money.
You had to make it work.
I was making the best of what you
had to make it work.
We was going to the thrift. So all of that stuff.
So typically that's everybody coming up in the hood. So you're not changing the narrative. That's everyone coming up.
No. Hold on.
We
We came up a little bit different because a lot of people went boosting. A lot of people scammed.
Where we from?
A lot of people did all illegal.
They did it. Why? Because they were broke.
But
they didn't go to the thrift.
But they still had to do what they had to do.
But you're not going to the thrift shop to go to jail.
No, we going to the thrift shop to get fly.
To steal.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna steal and risk getting caught, I'm gonna go to
steal that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't really. It's just like y'all took. If y'all had $100 between the four of y'all went to the thrift.
Facts.
Where it might be another person that only had $20 and they said, well, you know what? I'm gonna go steal this. And then I'll spend my 20 on something else.
Yeah, but what they stealing, what they stealing is in the store and everybody see it. Well, we copping, nobody's never gonna see it.
No, we understand that part. We understand that part. But we're getting back to you going somewhere else. Like where he said was that the narrative is still the same for the person that's stealing. It's just that he chose to steal, you chose a thrift shop. I chose to work at McDonald's. You chose to sell drugs.
Yeah, but
we're all coming from the same thing. So it's just the choice you chose to get your.
Yeah, but the only difference, I agree, but the only difference is that we was the only ones doing that where we came from.
And we agree
at the time.
We agree.
So that's everybody's story. Everybody was broke, but most people was like, I'm not wearing that out the thrift. Somebody else wore that.
Yeah.
But us, we was like, fly is fly. If you could find a vintage coconut sweater that ain't gonna be in Macy's, we grabbing that.
Yeah.
And that person gonna take penitentiary chances to go grab something.
Steal something from Macy's.
That's the difference. But most people did that. Most people did all of what they could do to look like everybody else when we didn't.
Right.
We said, yo, we going to the thrift to get something because we know it's gonna be something different. You got people from Dodge Ferry sending stuff to the Salvation Army. We was running to Woolrich sweaters and you know what I'm saying? Like, what's that Cape Cod sweaters and all? People was popping out with that stuff. People were like, yo, what is that? It's not even a popping brand, but we seen it. We said it looked fire to us. So we grabbed it.
Nah, it was
just to go back to what you said.
We didn't know that. Well, our people we grew up with ain't wear it.
Hold on, y'all. But the question was, you said, what do we consider fly, right?
Yes.
To me, it's whatever you gravitate to without letting the outside alter your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you like is what you like, despite whether the next person like it or not. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And it goes back to just having that confidence. You're gonna put it on, and wear it with confidence.
And confidence
That's it.
Confidence is
the main
important part of it. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Confidence is
that may be the reason why we did get away with a lot of what we did. Like even me wearing the black nail polish, you know what I'm saying? I did it in, you know what I'm saying? People that don't know me, they might have criticized me and stuff like that. But the people that knew me was like, nah, that's man. Like, man, he been on his different. Like, I was already accepted for being different because I've been like a person that didn't follow waves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You was a trendsetter from day one.
Yeah, from young. So like when I did that, it was like regular to people.
I remember when I first started painting my nails too.
That's a fact.
People wasn't jacking it.
It wasn't too accepting of it.
You feel me? And then, you know, I was just like, you know what? This is what I like to do. I think this is fire. I got inspired to do that, painting my nails and stuff like that through like Marilyn Manson and stuff like that. I found him actually through hip hop music. I heard Sweet Dreams and I'm like, yo, where did that come from? So I actually went and looked on the internet and seen him, and I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy. Like
who they said?
Marilyn Manson.
Nah, he's not the originator of that song.
Nah, I didn't say he was. I'm saying I looked on the web and this is what I found.
Okay, gotcha.
So when I seen him and I'm like, oh, this is fire. This is where they sampled that song from. This is where they got that from. So I'm like, yo, this dude right here got I like his style. And I was looking at more of his videos. I'm like, yo, he's painting his nails black? That's what inspired me. And I was been doing it for a minute. I was just doing one nail at a time because I didn't know how to paint nails. I was only doing my left hand. You feel me? Because I was doing it myself. I'm like, I'm not going to go to get it done. I was only doing my left hand. So when I used to take pictures and stuff, I used to, you feel me? But that's how I got my inspiration from painting my nails.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Before you crack that, we got rules. You're supposed to tap it. Y'all came up. Your pops showed y'all that. Tap the bottle. Tap the bottle, then twist the cap.
E.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody got tapped.
Yeah,
Y'all
you ain't got to crack the 40, crack the titty.
All right, man.
You might get fit. You might be fit to get a tap.
Oh, man.
So now I got to crack the titty. Now I got to crack
How you grew up on them, you ain't tapping in one time, you ain't gonna take a swig real quick.
Oh, no. You got to stay sober to get over it.
Guys, so wanted to ask you, was there a particular year or moment where you realized that you were really a trendsetter?
Yeah, definitely. When I started seeing like,
Speak on it.
When I started seeing people say like, yo, you always think you started something, but I would really like,
you have to show
like social media has the proof. Like I could say I've done something, and they be like, yo, bro, you always think you started something. Well, let's go to the dates. Because social media dates everything, right?
I ain't gonna lie, this man don't delete nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, man don't delete nothing.
My phone got stuff from 2009 in it right now. My phone. Right? So like I have everything. So like when people be like, yo, bro, you said you boom, like I was like really the first person on the internet sampling beats going viral.
That's 100%.
You could look it up. So sampling beats going viral for just making beats.
And being jiggy in it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like and then you seen a whole boatload of producers come after me doing that. Going viral. But if somebody disagree with me, let's go look it up. That's how I say it. Like, just go look it up on the internet. Go find somebody going viral in 2017. Just making old school samples, making beats.
Now, saying that, did you often run into, how could I say it, people going against what you saying, or you following their trends, or you copying
definitely
them?
Like when I was wearing like bulletproof vests, people was like, oh, 50 Cent did that first. I'm like, oh yeah, he did. But y'all not understanding what trendsetting is. A lot of people don't understand what trendsetting is. Trendsetting is what Wiz Khalifa did to Converse. Yeah, people been wearing Converse in LA.
But I definitely understand. Yep.
So you have to understand what trendsetting is. When it spikes, it becomes a trend. So you have to understand what trendsetting is. People always say, like, ASAP Rocky made gold popping again. A lot of people don't know that he made it spike. Everybody wanted to wear gold and gold grills and 40 belows and French braids.
I ain't gonna lie, before it came out, I was ready to go
really.
grill.
So let me,
but that was you.
Let me touch on that. How do y'all feel about, because I used to hear a lot of people say y'all jacked ASAP and them style. How do y'all feel about that? Did y'all jack they style? Were they some inspiration, or y'all was doing y'all before y'all even knew who they
They
were?
was from Tumblr. They was just like
we
us.
was always different
Another person from another world.
Yeah, nah,
So
niggas
you
was doing it. We was doing our shit before that.
Yeah, we was doing our
We was
thing.
been
Like we
doing our
was
shit.
like considered like weird and different.
Yo, there was people
before
from
they popped.
ASAP hitting
So we
him
didn't
up.
even know them.
Yeah.
There's people from ASAP hitting them up.
Oh, definitely.
You feel me?
Well, I don't
If you
know
wanna
he
speak on fashion.
I don't know if he ASAP, but yeah. He definitely was.
Who was that?
A dude named Ian Connor. Like you know what I'm saying? Social media dates. I got the date. I got Instagram. I got
How'd that go?
the DMs. Well, it was more so like the dude named Ian Connor. He you know, we all came up in the same like era of like Tumblr, being on 14th Street and Union Square, SoHo, just that vibe. And at the time, I didn't know who he was. So he hit me. Like, yo, bro, like you I know you had seen me before. You jacked my whole style. You wearing FUBU Scullies. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are, bro. Like you DMing me. Cause mind you, at this time, he's not popping at the time.
Yeah.
Like he's not like a famous person or nothing.
Yeah,
So I don't know this person. I never ran into him in real life or nothing. I don't know. I never seen him. So I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, yo, if that was me in your place and I seen somebody doing what I'm doing, I'll reach out and be like, yo, great minds think alike. But he didn't see it that way. He seen it like, yo, this dude, like, he looked jiggy and shit. I got to reach out to him and tell him that, like, you know how somebody will say, yo, I will tell you about something just to say that they told you so you won't do it? That's kind of how I felt. And I'm just like, bro, you reached out to me and told me that I'm jacking it. Bro, Sonny, you know, Mountain Sports had FUBU Scullies and Weekend's Gift had FUBU Scullies. That's where I was getting them from.
Where Mountain Sports at for the people who don't know?
In the Ave, 4th Ave.
4th Ave where? 4th Ave where?
Money earning Mount Vernon.
Okay,
So
got you. All
we was one of the only stores that still had that. You know them, they don't be getting rid of
vintage
none of
stuff.
the old stuff.
They
So
still sit there with all of
So
still got all the
they
stuff
didn't
from
really
the 90s
understand
and
where I was,
90s.
how I was doing it, and I had to go and. I didn't order none of that. I went down
Probably
the block.
gotta ask her to go to her basement.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Probably gotta ask her like,
You telling her to go to the basement? She got all the
bro,
Columbia
we-
snorkels, all of that.
Oh my
man.
Yo,
God,
bro, so
bro.
that
I
and that's why I was
cops,
confused
yo,
about him reaching out to
Yo,
me.
you know what's crazy, bro? They just re-released Coneheads, but right before they re-released it, they still had more in
And Mountain Sports.
Mountain Sports. I copped
Coneheads,
got
you
the
could
original.
get them from French.
Yeah,
On
from
Tremont.
Tremont. Yeah, but they
Right.
re-released them.
They
They do the
re-released
new-
legendary
new
store, you
Coneheads.
heard?
It was different.
But
Right,
the Av
I
got the old
got
one.
both.
The
I got
original,
both.
the
I got the
90s
new
one.
one that
90s
just
ones.
re-released and the one from what's the name? They fit
From the
different and all
90s.
that.
Because Champion
They
discontinued
just look
them.
different. They
They
got
look
that
different.
seam
The
on
hoodie
under
is
the arm
smaller.
and all that. It's-
The new hoodie now is way bigger. The hoodie back then is smaller.
What do you mean?
The hoodie, the cone,
The way they fit.
it's a cone.
Uh-huh.
It's smaller
They made
now.
the hood bigger now.
Yeah, the hood now is bigger.
How
both.
so? Because
I
it
got
was
both.
always a big, the
Nah, it
cone
was
head back in the
big.
day
Yeah,
was always
yeah.
big.
Probably,
But
but he's probably saying how
Yeah, this
everybody
one
saying
got
how
up with
deep
this
the
one.
hoodie is.
This one go like this small off your face.
Yeah,
Oh,
it come
okay.
wider off.
Yeah, it's wide.
Yeah.
Okay, got you,
Uh-huh.
got you. All right.
Yeah.
Word, but
yeah.
them joints is fire. I like it like that better. It's better that they made it bigger.
Yeah, but him reaching out to me and saying that, like, I was kind of like thrown off because, like, we was a group of dudes that was popping from our city and we was known for being vintage.
And we was been doing it.
Wearing FUBU and Fila and, you know, we was wearing all that stuff already. So when we started branching off, coming to SoHo and being on Tumblr and getting popping on Tumblr, I was getting hit up like, yo, bro, like you took my whole style. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't even know you.
Even know you.
I never
You know.
understood that though. Like, how can a person like just hit somebody up and be like, yo, you jacking my style, especially if they never seen you before? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he
Like,
probably didn't know that. He probably thought he was somebody. Like you see, he
Right.
said he thought he was somebody, but
Right,
he wasn't
right.
nobody
See,
at
we
the
was
time.
going
So y'all-
viral.
Niggas was getting
we was
lit.
going.
Yeah,
we was getting hits
I
on
remember
Tumblr.
we was 100,000 views in on YouTube and as rappers and all that. So
and
like,
and they didn't know where we was. They like, yo, where they coming from? They in Soho. Who are these?
that's a fact.
That's
you know what I'm
a
saying? And then on top of that, we was older than them. So like,
Right.
we
That
was
too.
always
even then, just to say that though, why not hit the person like, yo, bro, that's
That's
what's
what I
up,
would've
bro.
did.
That's fly. Like,
that's what I would have
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what
you
man
just, you
said.
just,
He
you
would've
just
complimented.
done it.
I would have said your great minds think alike because I see people do what I do all the time, and I reach out like, yo, bro, that's fire. What you basically when I seen you drippy and I reached out to you like, yo, bro, we got a link. You like how we are.
Right.
I wouldn't be like, yo, bro, like you look like how me and my gang be looking. That's crazy. Huh?
Right.
How that sound?
It's mad people that was on Tumblr looking similar.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you can't, it's fashion is everywhere. You feel me? What you think you doing over here, you think you the only one? Nah, they doing that too over there. And that's how it was. We was in Little Mount Vernon. We doing that too.
So to touch on that before we go on, do you think social media helped fashion or ruined it?
I think it did a little bit of both, to be honest, because a lot of things are just like oversaturated now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people are just like falling in line with trends. And at some point, like I kind of have a love-hate thing with trends, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, but then at some point, people are just like kind of swagger jacking. You just falling in line with what's going on.
Yeah.
You're not necessarily being true to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Okay. You're doing it because just for example, like Hellstar's lit or like any of a popping brand right now. Like, as soon as it drop, and then you got to think about it too, like these brands, they come and they go. They come and they go. They be here for a little 3, 4, 5 months. Everybody want to go throw their shirt on, that sweater, the you know what I'm saying, the whole outfit. And next thing you know, it's in the air. You feel me? So I just feel like a lot of people just be following the trend. So social media help for people to branch out and stuff like that and get known. But at the same time, it definitely like oversaturated things.
Well, I could say one thing. I could say one thing to that.
Yeah.
I ain't racist. I ain't none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. All the little kids that don't come from where we come from, buying up all the Jordans where you can't get Jordans from the store, reselling it and all that. Social media did that. Where like we used to be able to go out and go to the store and get a pair of Jordans, like.
Social media hype beasted.
All of the like the stuff that it's our culture. We was wearing it like it was normal. Like we would, I remember seeing J's on display. You can't find it no more because people was trying to capitalize off of it.
Because they know you want it, so they go buy all of them.
And you know, them kids,
those
kids that's doing that in the 80s and 90s never wore Jordans. They didn't wear them.
True.
I feel like nowadays people don't even People put the clothes on now just to go straight to social media instead of, you know what I'm saying, I got this fit on, we about to go out, and I'd rather get the natural comments or the compliments, you know what I'm saying, versus me just putting this fit on real quick, get this picture, and now you don't even want to wear it no more. You just threw it on for that one picture and it's over. Versus you just like, let me throw this on out. We about to step out.
It was natural. Now people are doing everything for validation.
That's it.
They're not really fly. They buying labels for you to say, yo, you look good or you did it.
Right.
That's that.
Right.
They're not naturally doing it.
It wasn't like that back then? Like they go hard for like a specific brand. Everybody be on that brand?
Not really on a brand. The only thing I could say that was probably popular like that I remember was a pair of Jordans.
Okay.
I remember like
that was like overly popular.
Averex get popping at one point.
Averex became like that too, but you still had Pele. So it's like you had different things that were there that kind of offset.
Kept a balance.
It's always there,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like we all knew what to choose from or to pick from. But, you know, sometimes you step out the box. So my way of stepping out the box back then was I went to Catholic school, private school for a while, but I get dropped off in the projects. So you around the hoodest of hood, but I got a tie, bow tie, slacks, and shoes on. So I had to learn how to work both. So what y'all may say like going wild, that was like my going wild. So, you know, I didn't get my first pair of Jordans, I think I was like 18. So I never even had Jordans till the 15s. I think me and you was talking about that, the Carolina blue and white joint.
The baby blue and white joint.
It was my first joint because if my mother couldn't write a check for it or a credit card, she wasn't buying.
What was that, 99?
Nah, this is the 90s. This is 90, 91, 92, 93, 94.
You said the 15s?
Oh, the 15.
Yeah.
That was 2000.
Yeah, 99, 2000. Yeah.
That was 2000.
Sonny know the dates.
My first pair of Jordans. I got them for my
cousin's birthday.
Carolina
Blue, I had those at that time. So
my cousin's birthday in February. I got them in February of 2000. And what's so crazy is like what I say about stuff like that. Like me with Polo and Tommy came different because we could go in Lord & Taylor and she could swipe her credit card and write a check. You couldn't go to 45th and 125th and write
do
a
that.
check.
Yeah.
So I would be down there wanting sneakers, this, that, and other, but I couldn't get them. So when I really got hood stuff that I wanted, it was probably my Uncle Reg, Uncle Tootie, them type of dudes from the block that I'll catch them at Chambers or something. But by the time I catch them, the Jordans ain't there. You got to get the Andre Agassi's or, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
So,
that's
a crazy
me.
story. I never even even thought that was your story. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's how it was for me. But
you
we
got
get
the best
into
of
that.
both worlds.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. Like as you got older, it was like I knew how to dress in all lanes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But I miss when fashion was regional. You feel me? That's why I think social media kind of messed it up. Like, you knew a New York nigga when you seen him.
Yeah.
You feel me? You knew Atlanta nigga, you knew a Cali nigga when you seen him.
And I can say that now.
Niggas is followers.
You really don't know where.
Now niggas is followers.
I can kind of say that.
Yeah, G. Nah,
somewhat.
That's a fact, G.
Somewhat. Because still the average New Yorker, we still gonna rock our clothes.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like what you were saying with the neatness.
Yeah. It's like we have a certain swag and style to the way we gonna put it on.
Mm-hmm.
And even when you feel our presence in the room, it's like, you must be in New York.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like other places, like if we onto a brand, we know how to put doses of it in our outfits.
Yeah.
So like when we was coming up, they were saying, yo, that look, you save that piece for another time to wear.
Right.
Don't wear the whole look.
It don't gotta be full-fledged.
Yeah. Where a lot of other places
they will wear the whole look. Yeah, they can. So you feel
it's like,
me?
yo, bro, you can't do that whole look.
That's disgusting.
Like they would have that checkered
with the
shirt
pants,
with the pants.
Nah, that's not it.
In the hat.
In the hat.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you
can't
look
do that.
Dead crazy.
And step outside.
Only time you do that is if it's a suit.
Sweatsuit or something. Yeah.
It's very little.
Like a real suit.
Pieces that you can wear the whole thing.
So how do y'all
That's true.
How do y'all feel now that what y'all probably got teased for or ridiculed for back in the days, everyone is doing
it's
that.
Popping now, right?
Yeah, how do y'all feel about that?
I think it's funny. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like it's kind of like laughable at this point.
Nah, it's like I knew it.
Well, I get a lot of, I'm not gonna lie to you, like now, like I get a lot of praises now. Like a lot of people be like, nah, I ain't gonna front. You was the first person I seen doing. Like I get a lot of that now. But at the time when I was saying it, I wasn't getting it.
Yeah.
But now that
because it
I
still
just
happened.
let it pass and people be doing it. People be like, yo, bro, let's do NBA Youngboy and such and they painting their nails and stuff. I just be looking like.
That's because everything just became so unorthodox, man. That's how I feel. Everything became.
I let it be because you gotta understand we fashion forward dudes, bro. Like we ahead of it. We always been ahead.
Always
of our
gonna be ahead of whatever.
We've been ahead of our time. We gonna stay ahead of our time. So we're gonna always have people playing catch up. They're gonna play catch up forever. You know what I'm saying? And
I like that.
They're gonna play catch up
Tell them
forever.
what 10% is, bro.
Yeah, we 10% of the population, 10% of the world. We the modern day Martin Luther Kings, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not trying to put ourselves on the same level as Martin Luther King, but we take all the sacrifices, all the scrutiny, all the criticism, and to make things okay to do now. When we was doing it, people was killing us, bashing us, telling us that we gay, telling us that we this, we that. Oh, boom, boom. Yo, y'all niggas is weird, this and that. People throwing stuff on stage at us because we look different. Now, the whole music industry is different.
Look how we look 10 years
Look how we look. So we took all of that. We basically took the sacrifices for all these younger cats that come up and be on some, we different. We different. We lit now. And they don't get none of that because we made it okay.
They don't got no slack. Yeah.
And that's why we are okay with the hobo stuff because we understand what people went through.
You understand where it's going.
We understand what people go through when they go through it. Because we got a lot of it. We've been called gay since our whole teenage years. Because we wanted to be outside.
Baddies. I seen you with some joints.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen all y'all with some joints over the years.
How you calling us gay?
I can't even hate on that.
Gay without the facts.
I seen some joints come through.
So, you know what I'm saying? So
I think
it's a
they used
beautiful
to just
thing
be
to watch
tight.
it.
When they used to see like us on the gram with mad different girls in the crib, they used to just be tight. That's why they
they just didn't understand you.
Yeah,
I can understand
it. And that's
they used to be
typically
like,
what
how
they
he
do in the
doing
hood.
that? How he got
They don't
all them girls?
understand
when they don't
exist.
Got his
understand
nails
in
black.
the hood, they ridicule.
Yeah.
They shoot you
We
down.
all got 10% 10% tatted, 10% of the population, 90% of the world is followers.
That's a
That's a fact.
We the 10%, we gonna create and make everything popping, and then everybody could jump on it and say, yeah, we could do that now.
Exactly.
We the ones.
Okay. Well, our time is coming to an end.
Yeah.
I want to thank y'all for coming on here. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate you having us.
Word.
Do y'all have anything y'all want to say to the public? Let them know if y'all have anything coming out where they can reach y'all. This is y'all moment right here.
I would just say, first and foremost, we all talking about fashion. That's what this was about today. So it's like anybody that's on that, just stay original, man. Stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do what you feel is right. You know what I'm saying? To you. And fuck the negativity.
Nice.
Yo, I'm mad they ain't had a Valentine's in the spot. We had to go grab
That's
a
a
St.
fact.
Ives and a 4/5. You know what I'm saying? I wanted them to have a Valentine so I could pull up with that because, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a sponsor from Valentine. L. You know what I'm
That'd
saying? But,
be
you know,
fire.
shout out to everybody doing anything on the fashion tip. We love y'all. Stay original, stay creative, and don't care what nobody say. Touch your face. You heard?
You already know, man. I don't really got too much to say. We had a good talk. We got a lot out.
Yeah,
Feel
we
me?
go.
So we got
This
a
is
lot
a
out.
conversation we gotta have again, just to say
yeah.
like we gotta elaborate more.
Hell
on
yeah, I
it.
love it. I
So
love
we'll definitely have y'all down again.
I love,
Nice.
and I
Somewhere
love how
down the
y'all
line.
embrace us. Like I love how
Yeah.
y'all embrace us because we got a lot of older dudes that ain't as fly as y'all.
Word.
They not as fly as y'all, but they think they like. We did that, dude. Y'all ain't fly, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So I appreciate that
we
y'all
respect-
embrace
we
us because
respect
y'all are our OGs,
Yeah.
That's
and
a
we
fact.
pay homage to y'all. Y'all made certain stuff lit. Y'all the ones that y'all birthed a certain part of the fashion culture. Believe it or not, a lot of the young dudes don't pay homage and they don't show respect and pay respect to the people that come before them. Y'all the ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all the
appreciate
ones.
that.
So I
Definitely.
appreciate
That's why we
y'all,
have this platform.
Yep, definitely why we have
Everybody
it.
can
Appreciate
tell
y'all,
they
man.
G, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, niggas just stop following.
10% of the population.
That shit be looking crazy, and like y'all really be thinking y'all doing it, and y'all not. Just do what you gotta do. Be yourself. That's it.
Nice.
Respect. That's Doc. You gonna close us out?
And that's about it, folks. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. This has been a very, very good one. And peace.
We out of here, y'all.
10%.